Afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. This is December the 29th. It's about 68, 69 degrees out here right now. I think the high was supposed to be 68. But anyway, it's out here. We've had some barely better weather. Barely better. It hasn't been in the single digits or the double digits for the last week. But, well, it has been in the singles. But anyway, this is hive number 69 Mountain Magnolia Tree. It's a double deep 5-frame nuke box. The bees are flying. Let's come down on the bottom. They're pulling out a piece of paper right now, or attempting to, and they'll do it. There, well, it's about to come out. Little girls are definitely working on it. But they'll get it out probably before we finish. And we'll come back to that. But that's this one. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see, it's 71. Let me see that. 71, that's way up. I mean, way down there. It's not, that's just covering up a hole. There we go. That's where we're at. Yeah, makes it easier. But that's where we're at, so that's where we're going to start. There we go. But it's another warm December day here. We had enough cold. Last time we was in this was the other day. I don't really remember when it was. Okay, but today is 12/29, and it's 68 degrees. We can call it 68. It was 68 when I looked at it a few minutes ago. But that one, now this up here, they're eating their sugar. This is their liquid feeder that we won't use anymore for a while. Some of them may be babies, so we can make sure they're in there. Take this off. See, this is the paper they're attempting to leave out of the house with. We're going to fix that though. But we're going to set it right here so the babies will know where to get back in at. Okay. Take the wire off. Remember, y'all watched a couple of before this one. If you put the paper, they put the wire down, put the paper down. We're going to go through this quick because I done gone through all this. You need to go back and check some more videos maybe. But you put the wire, you put the paper, you put the sugar, and you just get it all off like that. You can listen to some people that says, oh, just put the paper and the sugar. Yep, you can do that. Okay. Now you're going to have a little sugar up here, yeah, where they eat through it. You got a little bit of pollen here the babies are eating on. Hopefully the queen will be up here. And if she's not, I will. This one here. Do this from the side. So I got the sun's right through here. We have some room for the queen to lay in. I don't see any eggs. See a little nectar. That's them. Now we're going to ship them right over here. Okay. People talk about my bees being calm. I guess I'm just used to them being this way. Every once in a while now they'll get a little aggravated with me. But if you respect your bees and you don't come in when it's cold, you don't come out wearing a bunch of perfume, aftershave, anything smelly. And if your bees are attacking you and you're not wearing perfume, it could be your clothes you're wearing and what you're washing with. Could be your shampoo. Could be your shampoo or the detergent that you use to wash your clothes with. Could be a lot of things. Mostly is perfume. Men wants to put on aftershave lotion to go check the bees. The bees don't care how pretty you smell. Women put on perfume so they can smell real good around the guys. Bees aren't humans, people. They're not people. You got to find out what and how the bees. You bring bees to your house, you're going to have to learn how to work with them, because they're set in their little ways for millions and millions of years. And humans, they change what they do every week. This one here has some brood and some larvae. There's brood, there's larvae in there. Pollen. There's a little baby down there hatching out. And this is why I put my bees and feed them the way I do. But you got to learn how the bees react to different things. Now my bees have been trained for the last 21 years. And I've been trained for the last 21 years where I can just stick my hand down in there, put them up against the bees and feel the bees laying on my hands. Now if I go in there real fast and I smush them, they're going to eat me up. But I respect them. They respect me. And we get along real good. Kind of like people, you know. People going to get, oh, you don't respect me. Well, you ain't done a thing in the world that I can respect you for. It's kind of like people in government. They haven't done a thing in the world. Shut up, Sam. And that's just what it is. This one here, there's a yellow queen in the top, right where she's supposed to be, because it's warmer up there, and they don't have to play all over the place to get food. That one has brood, eggs, the queen in it, and we will be giving them some more pollen, and we will not be going to the bottom, I don't think. See that one? That whole frame is laid up. Put mama back in there, don't play with her. The only time you want to play with the bees is when you have to catch her for some reason. Catch the queen. When you catch a queen, they're going to do the same thing as you would do if a cop caught you for doing something wrong, or somebody else caught you for doing something wrong. They're going to get stressed out. She's going to stop laying for a while. This one here has some nectar. There's a couple little beetles. We're going to stick it back in there. We know where the queen is. We know she's laying. She's doing good. So we're just going to push this back over here. She's got room to lay. I'm sure she's got honey in the bottom. And if y'all have any questions, you ask me your question, and give me a comment on what you think, or maybe something that I'm doing that you'd like to know about. Take this one back out, and I'm gonna get some of this propolis off of it. If we don't want to squish no bees, make it tight. it right down in there. And you have to be careful this time of the year, people, because if you kill a queen, you probably killed a hive. Now, when I first started raising bees and keeping bees and taking care of them, I give them some pollen to feed the babies. I would catch the queen. When I go in, I'd catch her. And I'd put her in a cage, and that way when I finished with my bees, I would know exactly where she would be. And I think I've lost my paper. Oh, there it is. Okay, it wasn't lost, it was just hiding. We got this other screen that we're going to put on it. There we go. We got a new screen. We can put it down. Yep, we go get my staple gun. Okay, we got a staple gun. We staple it down here, and if it don't catch it there, and you pull it down. Make sure you're not catching a bunch of bees. We got that down. We get our paper here, and this we're going to go ahead and separate. We're going to put our shim back on it. Now this one has holes here for ventilation and holes there for ventilation. Well, you need that, Sam. Well, bees will they're like people. They sweat. Put that down in there, but they're going to sweat. And moisture's going to be in the air, especially when you have a lot of rain like we've been having. The sugar will absorb the moisture that's in the air, usually. Depends on how much you're getting, though. Put that there. I'm going to put that little bit right here. That way the bees has got the pollen. To keep them healthy. Pollen is kind of like a vitamin for them. And then we're going to take the sugar over here. And we're going to put it there. And we'll put this here. You see, it's already on a hard cake. People talk about mountain camp and all that stuff. That's just too much work for me. Did you ever do that, Sam? Yep. Tried it once or twice. Didn't see too much sense in it. It's a lot easier just to put my sugar down. I mean my paper down. And sprinkle my sugar on. After the first season, I didn't use that anymore. We've had temperatures down in the... One morning I woke up and it was 0 or -0. And it was come kind of cold now. But the bees were able to come up. I don't need to watch some of the other videos because I do tell things. I answer questions. You need to read the comments from others and from me. I try to answer all the comments. Some I'll miss, and I'm sorry about that, but we just sprinkle the sugar down like that on the paper. The bees will not starve to death. If the brood and the queen's up in the top, they won't starve to death because they'll just rotate in the cluster to feed themselves. And they like that, and I like that. Okay, we're going to take top foot back on it. And that's good. This is hive number 69 magnolia tree. It has a yellow queen. It has brood. It has eggs. And they're all in the top. And in the bottom, like I said, will be stores. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up, comment, share with others. See, did my camera move? Nope. And y'all just be careful out there. Weekend coming up. Y'all want to see little girls down here with the paper, what they're doing now? See, they're about got it out. They're pulling on it. I'll take it out before I leave now. But y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Be careful. Be safe. Bye.